Damn it, we're good at this.
Welcome to another episode of Murder Schmurder.
Murder Schmurder.
Murder Schmurder.
The biggest backyard smackdown of a podcast you've ever listened to.
We're gonna put you in a headlock of true crime and comedy.
I'm going to teabag you with information about how to make the world a better place.
What's growing on this grapevine? Jokes!
I'm Austin.
I'm Jamie.
I'm Joseph.
Hi.
And that's Grant.
Are we bringing him back? Grant only likes to talk about trains.
Woo!
So you have your M class and you have your S class, I believe.
Yes, right. Come see Grant. No loud noises. Bramlett!
If he gets overstimulated, you got to leave all the lights off except the red lights. Bramlett!
If you get dirt on his train conductor hat, you better turn on Toy Story 2 real quick. Bramlett!
Don't turn on the vacuum at night. Bramlett!
That was fun. Very
Little
untrue,
trip
but
down,
fun.
very little trip down memory lane with that one.
Damn,
That's for the true fans.
Yeah.
there went all my energy for the episode.
Just come back. Joseph, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, I'm Joseph.
We already did that.
Yeah, we
No, we did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Joseph again. I'm still
Joseph, did you just forget who you were for a second?
I forgot we said our names
You
already.
got lost in character.
Happens.
did.
It happens.
Yeah.
I did.
That's
I became the wrestler.
Right. When you're method like we are,
Yeah, it happens
sometimes you just get lost. You know? Sometimes you don't come back from the other side.
It's true. It's true.
Yep.
We're like a dude who played Elvis, Austin Butler.
What happened to him?
Yeah.
He was talking like Elvis for like months. He couldn't get out of it.
Couldn't stop it.
The guy with the lips.
Oh.
Huh?
That guy with the lips.
Right.
With the lips?
Yeah.
Yeah, Elvis.
Like, would you like any fries? Would you like any fries with that? Oh.
Oh.
I always wonder what people who like do method acting, like
How
for
annoying
them.
they are on set.
Oh, but it
I'm
sucks.
more so worried about their significant others. Like imagine
Yeah.
being married to them.
Ooh,
Being married to Daniel Day-Lewis must suck.
Oh man, who's the worst character that you could method act?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, no. Like, think about.
I mean, he may have got it there.
I mean, I was
and
gonna
done.
say,
God damn.
fact or fiction. Like if they did like a. Could you imagine if somebody did like a foghorn
Turn to
leghorn?
Joseph and he like sees like some 12-year-old's robot and he goes fresh meat.
did like a-
Sorry, I'm in character. That's the
They
character
did, yeah,
talking.
they did like a foghorn leghorn method like documentary, and somebody's playing foghorn. Like, well, I say, I gotta go to the DMV today.
And his wife's like, well, I say, I'm getting divorced.
Imagine just having to argue, just like it's either me or the role.
I choose the rooster.
Your toenails are out of control. You don't have talons. Trim them.
It's good for scratching.
What if I say a cat came to attack me and I had to fend him off with my talons?
I gotta defend the hens out in the pasture.
I can't not imagine a like live action Looney Tunes fucking movie where they're all
Now
method
pay
acting.
attention when I'm talking to you.
Who's you?
Just you arguing with the server. It's like, sir, would you like the chicken panada? It's our specialty tonight.
What? Who's eating chicken? I say this place is a crackpot.
Causing the biggest scene.
Right. This place ain't more than a flash in the pan.
Is Austin in the back just like crying over the chicken cutlets?
My brethren, what have they done to you?
I'm playing Yosemite Sam with live like rounds just shooting into the ceiling of the restaurant.
Grant is who I would cast as Yosemite Sam.
100%. 100%. My favorite meme still to this day is Foghorn Leghorn in anime, like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
He's like, no wonder they call you a Saiyan. I'll talk, nothing else.
That's really good.
Your final flash ain't more than a flash in the pan, boy.
Can you talk like Foghorn Leghorn for the rest of the
podcast? Couldn't hit the broadside of a bar.
This is just our best episode. Like, it's our most highly rated episode ever.
Every comment is bring back Foghorn.
More Austin Foghorn.
He'll definitely be coming. Depending on what's your episode about today?
A fun little boring town in Pennsylvania.
Perfect.
Coal country.
Foghorn's coming.
Grant, what's our opener today?
I'm going to be starting a little hot takes series.
Ooh,
Hot
spicy.
This one's kind of fun.
Burnt my
'cause we,
hand.
Can we get like
straight
a
got
little
into,
graphic hot takes?
Yeah, sure.
Every time
We
say
can't
hot takes,
afford
you have to
graphics.
How?
And that one worked kind of perfectly because I think we're starting with film franchises.
That's right. Hot
Say,
takes.
who wants to go first?
I could. Whoever. I'll go first.
Go.
My biggest film hot take is pertaining specifically to horror movies. I hate in horror movies when there's like a creepy or possessed little kid. Because every time I see a creepy, scary kid, all I can think of is I would just pick them up and break them over my knee like Bane did to Batman. Like if Pazuzu's infecting a kid, I'm like, you're still in the body of a child.
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you haven't hung out with a lot of kids.
I've
I
hung
was
out
about to
with.
say, one of the scariest moments was me babysitting and watching a horror movie with my neighbor that I was babysitting with. Because one of those little, just horrifying little creatures that is a 9-year-old girl just comes sneaking out of her bedroom door and sits in the dark hallway and just starts singing some little creepy little kid song.
I will eat your heart.
It was just like a he, me, my.
Well, the thing is, like,
And I
kids.
was like, I'm about to leave this house and I don't care.
That's my point. Kids do
creepy shit all the time.
naturally. Like, that's just
And
part of, like,
And their imaginations are running wild. Like,
Exactly.
They think that they see shit.
Listen, I'm gonna. Okay.
There's a face in the rafters, mommy.
My brother Daniel.
What about when they're crawling up on the ceiling and they can turn their head all the way around?
And they're like,
Listen, I'm not because
get
that's
your
all-
ass down here. I'm gonna
You
break
get
your
the fuck
fucking
down
ass.
here, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
you will finish your piece.
Because kids, like, if it's a kid you don't care about, you can just fucking easily just throw them through a window. It's not a big deal. But because a kid you have to keep alive is annoying.
Real
and
paternal
and
instincts in you. I like that.
That's me, man. That's me. But when I was a kid, one of my brothers, Daniel, for like 9 months, talked about a secret friend that he had.
Oh, nice.
Right. And like he talks about him all the time. And like it got to the point where I was just like, okay, whatever. You know, everyone, you kind of accept it. Kids have imaginary friends and all that
imaginary
stuff, right?
friends.
It's whatever. It's not a big deal. But then my dad found a secret passageway in our house. And my brother Daniel was like, that's where Mr. Templeton lives.
Oh, my God. He's named Mr. Templeton.
He found a what now? He found a what?
A secret passage, like in our house.
Oh, no.
And my brother, just without missing a beat, was like, that's where he lives.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's some
horrifying.
creepy shit.
Now, see, that's creepy. But as a kid and everything, I'm talking in horror movies when like when there's a kid coming at you and they're like, I'm gonna stab you because the devil said to. Just kick them right in the face. They can barely reach you.
I mean, fair.
I think they're easy to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
They're not a real threat. That's my hot take.
I like it.
Kids are scary. That's
Kids-
all I got. Kids are naturally scary, and they'll say some weird shit like, I can talk to the moon, and you're like, don't say that. Yeah. That's kind of creepy. I don't know what's going
to
on.
his point, if there was some weird kid that like wasn't related to you in any sort of way that just came around the corner, I was like, I can talk to the moon.
See,
Fuck out of here, demon spawn.
turned Austin around on it.
Curb stomp. Your,
That's what I'm saying. You just break their little
your
bones.
baby teeth having ass.
They got, right?
The Shining, the twin girls, I got nothing for you.
Right.
No, they're ghosts. They're not really creepy kids.
They're both. But see, you can't kill them because they're already dead.
Yeah, but then you just burn the hotel down.
And the hotel was asking for it the whole time.
The hotel
And-
was.
Hotel
asking for
definitely was, which they did in the end anyway,
Yeah.
in the book.
it. In the book.
Well, the boiler blew up, I think, if I remember.
The boiler
Right,
blew
right,
up,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did the house burn down in real life? The mansion or hotel is still there, isn't it?
The one that it's based on is
Yeah.
still there.
Gotcha,
It's
gotcha.
called the Stanley, and we went there. It was awesome.
Me and Jamie
Really?
actually saw it.
Yeah.
Because
Is it as creepy as,
Yeah.
as it looks?
It's not really creepy. It's cool.
We didn't witness anything creepy. Everything seems like pretty normal. It's also
Yeah.
just one of those old buildings.
Yeah.
They at least put up like the framed photo at the end of.
Oh,
the
there were
movie.
like pictures of like the movie
'Cause that'd
all
be
over the
fun.
place.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. And then like many people said like certain things would just like creepy happen. Like, hey, like don't touch this piano because like ghosts play the piano.
Yeah, and then there was didn't we like go into a basement or something?
Yeah,
at
the
some
basement
point?
was kind of creepy, but it's
The
just
basement-
an old basement.
Right, the basement was creepy, but it was creepy in the way that like a hotel that's over 100 years old underground would be creepy.
Right.
Sure.
You know, old boilers
Real
and
industrial.
pipes.
Like your
yeah,
old-
exactly.
Your old stock room, you know. kinda
Yeah,
creepy.
yeah.
Yeah. Like remember Merchant Sold like it's like that.
Oh, yeah.
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 This is just an old building because back in the day they're
That's
just like
where Charlie lived.
yeah, just like, you know, back in the day when they would like build a basement, all they would really do is just blow up a hole in the ground, chisel it a little bit, and then build a building.
Yeah,
on
kind of
top.
widen it out a little bit and be like, this is where we store stuff now.
Yeah.
We should probably tell that Charlie story someday.
Yeah, let's hear it. That's,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. I like that.
To be coming to you soon.
Ah.
That's my Porky Pig impression. Jesus Christ.
I liked
Couldn't
it.
Get that one out.
Can you, what's your hot take?
Hot take. Toy Story and Fast and Furious are the same franchise.
Go on.
You gave me a hint about this, and I'm so excited to hear your reasoning.
Just in different outfits, and Toy Story does it better. Hear me out. Toy Story and Fast and Furious are fundamentally the same franchise. Both are about a found family of misfits who go on increasingly insane adventures, constantly cheat death, and live by a code stronger than law: loyalty. The only difference, Toy Story does it with plastic toys, emotional maturity, and actual character development. Fast and Furious just adds nitrous and bald guys glaring. Let's break it down. Don Toretto is Woody, right? The overbearing leader who can't let go of control, constantly drags his crew into danger for the sake of family. Buzz Lightyear, Brian O'Connor. The new guy who threatens the group dynamic but ends up becoming the heart of the crew, right?
Okay.
Right. You got the plot progression. Both start grounded, a buddy rivalry and street racing, and then end up in deep space level absurdity.
Ooh, and Bo Peep, the love interest, is like the one with the little glasses. That's like really badass mechanic and a really good driver.
See?
They're both badasses. That's good.
See?
Okay.
Yeah. So they both end up in a like deep space level absurdity. Toy Story 4 has an antique doll leading a mafia in a haunted shop. F9 launches a car into orbit. Don't act like that's not the same energy.
Is that the plot of Toy Story 4?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty much.
That's silly.
Villains turned allies. Lotso, Stinky Pete. They're just Shaw and Jacob Torito in different fonts. The real stakes. Where Fast and Furious plays with cars like toys, Toy Story plays with toys like they have souls, and it hits harder. Buzz realizing that he is not a real space ranger in any street race with a rocket engine. Right? And here's the kicker. Toy Story made us cry with a pink teddy bear and a spork having an existential crisis. Meanwhile, Fast and Furious tried to make us cry by playing a slowed down Wiz Khalifa song over CGI Paul Walker driving into the sunset. So yeah, both franchises are soap operas in disguise, but only one did it with heart, depth, and an actual arc that ended before becoming a self-parody. Hot take verdict: Toy Story is the Fast and Furious franchise, but with brains, better writing, and no physics-defying Dodge Chargers.
Wow.
That's such a hang on.
I mean,
Got to give it up.
yeah.
That was pretty good.
That is pretty good. I would have never pieced those two together. But I also won't give
The
Fast and
inner
Furious.
mechanisms of my mind are an enigma.
Have you seen all the Fast and the Furious movies?
Not all of them.
It's the Fast and the Fury Eye.
Furiosa.
Yeah.
Because I've only seen a handful of them, but like I'm just like,
There's 10 movies now,
I think I've only seen.
I
the
thought there were
first
like
3.
12 of them.
I thought
There's 10.
there's 10 Fast and Furious, but then they have spin-offs as well. So I think it was like 12 in total.
don't you dare say that Tokyo Drift is a spinoff.
No, there's
I think that is like technically
It should
canon.
be canon.
Yeah.
no, it is canon.
They mentioned Han at the very end, which made it canon.
What's it called?
I think that was like the only
Just one
part
line.
that
Yeah,
tied
yeah.
it
Yeah.
into the rest of the
It's
franchise.
like Hobbs and something.
Hobbs and Shaw? Or
Yeah.
something?
Now we need
I
Justin
used to
here for
ride
that.
with Han.
We should have Justin on as a guest only to explain Fast and Furious lore to us.
He could easily like burn like 30, 45 minutes.
Does he also
problem.
agree that Tokyo Drift is the best?
I doubt it. I don't know.
I want to hear Justin's Fast and Furious hot takes.
It's awesome.
I would too.
Hell yeah.
That was very good.
We'll bring that in next episode.
I have no notes. I have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really-
actually, that was great.
Yeah, that was
No
such a
disagreement.
sound
That was my
argument.
plan all along. Don't let him think.
I wish you'd execute like that about everything in your life.
If you put that level of dedication and thought into anything else,
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was literally over the weekend. I just like sat down and was
You
like,
just had a brain blast.
Yeah. I love those actually.
"Oh, I'm done." Yeah.
Austin was
how that
like,
went.
"This is my train set."
Grant, you want to go?
Sure. My hot take is that Star Wars is not that good.
Oof.
Ooh, are we
not
talking
bad.
the entirety of Star Wars?
Sorry,
or?
yeah.
The
let
fact
me,
that
let me
they
roll
have
my
a
sleeves up real quick.
multi like hundreds of millions of dollars at this point of a franchise that is movie after movie, side shows, side quest movies, all this shit. I just don't think the universe was strong enough at the inception of it, written well enough, and it does not have enough legs to make this gigantic fucking tarantula that they've made out of this film franchise.
Can I co-opt your hot take with a little side hot take? Star Wars was better when there was less of it.
That is very true. But I mean,
I could get on that.
It's a classic story arc, right? And I mean, there was nothing wrong with it by any means, but there was nothing so special about it that we have literal theme parks now. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
It's
like
too bloated.
first 3 movies were great in their own right.
Talk about 4, 5,
know
and
what I mean?
6.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6. We're great in their own right, especially for the time it like broke a lot of shit as far as like how we perceive movies, how we make movies, yada yada yada. Ever since then, they've been trying and failing to recapture that magic. And then also, if you go back and watch those movies, it's like they've done better things since.
I don't know. I think 1, 2, and
Just
3
not that
was
good.
not trying to catch that same magic, but to build onto it. And might I add, in very comical fashion, having a Jamaican
Yeah, but
The Jar Jar Binks
I don't
is
think
a
that
wild choice.
as they
and
were
then having
writing
like that
and making
Chinese
that
alien
Oh my god!
with the Chinese accent. Like,
Yeah.
Which one?
atrocious.
Oh,
Episode 1.
they are coming.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's right. The Separatists do have Chinese accents. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then you have the
got the money.
you got the Jewish slaver.
But they never intended that to be ironically enjoyed.
my slaves.
No.
That was sincere. They were
Man.
really trying to make another good film. And my God, did they not?
But see, like, I
It's awful.
vividly remember when like the first, or the 1, 2, and 3 came out, and everybody shat on them.
It's a
but
good hot
now,
take, right?
It's a really good hot take.
But now,
It's
like,
kind of making me mad, but I agree.
I know, that's the whole point.
but now that I think
It's really hot.
But now that I think that 7, 8, and 9 has come out, I think people have really come to appreciate 1, 2, and 3.
That's what I was going to say. 7, 8, 9 makes me think that 1, 2, and 3 might not be as bad if I revisit them. In some aspects, maybe not the Chinese aliens.
Sure.
Maybe not the
Some
Jewish
things-
slaver.
Well, we're in
Some
opposite
things
camps.
did
I'm like,
not-
no, that's the best part.
Some things did not age well.
But the idea of a war being waged because of economic oppression and weird backroom dealings
Which
and
has
democracy
been done.
dying into a fascist totalitarian state,
Which has been done better.
it has been done
Look at
better.
Dune.
But I like Keat Fisto, and I like that his name is Keat Fisto.
Yeah.
It's just I don't
Hold
know.
on. You think Star Wars 1, 2, and 3 is better than Dune? Or Dune is better than Star Wars 1, 2, and 3?
Objectively,
Story-wise, yes.
I didn't like the movies.
Read the books; they're incredible.
read the books, dude.
Well, we're talking about the fucking movies.
Tell him,
He's kind of right.
Tell
because
him,
if we're
Austin.
because if we
He's got a
incorporate
point.
the Star Wars,
We're gonna do film hot takes. Read the book.
hurtful but fair.
Fair. Yeah, I'll let that.
Because if we're taking the
Sustained.
Star Wars
No, me.
sustained.
Me.
If we're taking the Star Wars expanded universe with all those novels and the hundreds and hundreds of novels and comic books and all that stuff that Disney just fucking cut out and said doesn't count anymore.
I know.
Not canon.
That's another thing that
I'm
really
still
drives me
hot about
crazy.
that.
Oh, you talk about what Disney did to
Yeah.
No, that's what happened.
Exactly.
Disney
So the
got
film
involved.
franchise.
I do
Yeah, that's so true.
want to throw in
Right.
Rogue One is really good.
It actually
Rogue
is
One
Rogue
is
One
good.
is I think
legitimately good.
Rogue One I think is on par if not a little bit better than the original 3.
1,000% yes.
I will say that.
It's the only good Star Wars movie that Disney made. I think.
But
I
I'm
think
just
that's
saying,
fair.
if you take the franchise as a whole, not that good.
I think that's super fair. That's a hot take, and I really commend you for it.
That's that's a
Solid B.
I feel like 7, 8, 9.
solid B. That's very lean.
I'd even almost go so
cool.
far as to say a C plus on a great day.
Fine with me.
7, 8, 9. I think literally just
That's
copied
being
and
nice.
pasted 4, 5, and 6.
7, 8, 9 just hurt. I still
They're
haven't seen
so
9, and I
bad.
just don't think I'm ever
Dude,
going
9
to.
is
bad.
bad.
I hear it's so
It's
bad.
It's awful.
If you watch,
Yeah. No, we went to the theater. We were all excited about it, and I
Dude,
was just like, "This sucks, right?"
When we
Yeah.
saw episode 7 in theaters, me and my buddy Christoph, we went. There were people weeping in the theater for the fact that a new Star Wars was out.
Exactly.
Like people
Yeah.
were losing
That's
their
what I'm
minds.
saying.
And even
Why?
then, when me and him
know?
were so excited, everyone's all dressed up, we're having a great time. Even at the end of it, when I was like, I enjoyed it, but it was kind of mid.
Right.
right.
You know,
Right. Like, but there was some potential in 7.
There's some
There
stuff.
were some cool stories, and none of them were resolved by 9. None of them.
I know.
Right.
just script rewrites and new directors
Right.
and cuts and edits and studio.
Are we gonna have a Black
execs.
Jedi? Are we not gonna have a Black Jedi?
They totally fucked Boyega out of that.
They totally fucked him. They totally fucked Poe.
Yep.
Is it Poe or is it Cho?
I think it's Poe.
Poe, I'm
Poe.
pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like
That was a great character.
Oscar Isaac, maybe.
no. The Asian girl. Is that
I think
Cho?
it was Poe.
Is it Poe?
I thought it was Poe.
I thought the Asian girl's name was Rose from episode 8.
See, we can't even remember.
See,
You know what?
but that's the point. Like there was like
Sizzling take, Grant.
there was like a little love interest. What happened to that? You know?
I don't know.
And
I
then
think the fans actually like wrote her a bunch of bad, nasty stuff, which again is just demonstrates that sometimes the fans ruin it too. Because
Oh, yeah.
Disney definitely ruined it, but the fans fuck it up too, man. You try having a convo with a Star Wars nerd.
that's true.
Have you
hard,
seen
man.
that's like Star Wars nerds with other nerds, and it's just like Star Wars nerds picking fights against like Star Trek fans.
Yep.
And then and then it ends with like Star Wars nerds fighting with Star Wars nerds.
Yeah.
Because they all have their own hot takes. Like, no, it's actually that
Yeah.
good. And you have people who are like, no, it's always been perfect. It's like, nah, that movie was dog shit. That was really terrible.
Yeah.
And that was pretty racist, but funny.
Are we Star Trek people or are we Star Wars
Star Trek
people?
person.
I'm more of a Star Trek guy.
I was a Star Wars guy, and I was vehemently a Star Wars guy for the longest time. Wouldn't even watch Star Trek because I was like, fuck Star Trek. And then I watched Star Trek. I was like, this is so much
And you
better.
know
It's
what?
kinda awesome.
I will
It's
say is
so
that
much better.
my mom loves Star Trek, and I watched a bunch of it when I was young, and so I was a Star Trek kid, and then I became a Star Wars guy,
Right.
And then I went back to Star Trek. And I got to say, is like one of the kind of going off what you were saying is like Star Wars fans will be like, Jar Jar Binks is one of the more interesting characters. If you look on Wikipedia, really, there's all this stuff about it. But Star Trek fans will look you dead in the face and be like, my favorite captain sucks. Or like, I love this movie and it sucks. Like they know it and they're happy about it. They're fine. Like they're like, yeah, it's okay.
Right. I just find that like Star Trek, like the whole like universe is so much more vast, and like the stories are great.
It's way more tonally consistent as
Right.
well.
Yeah.
While the
That's actually
Star Wars
perfect.
series, it's like it's very inconsistent. And one of the biggest problems it faces outside of 4, 5, 6 is consistent rewrites. One like it's more ample than in any other series other than 7, 8, 9, where like you said, constant rewrites, people got fired, directors left. But the same thing happened for 1, 2, and 3 actually.
Oh, did that?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Lucas had a lot of he was very confused at certain times, and he had a lot of rewrites, and he changed like big strokes in the movies to fix the changes he made, but he didn't fix everything. So, fun fact: Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be the what's it called? I guess the
back to Jar
antithesis.
Jar.
He was supposed to be like the Sith
antagonist?
Lord. Yeah, the
Oh,
antagonist.
that's right. Because I've heard about because the whole thing is that Jar Jar is sort of the reason that they grant emergency powers to Palpatine, and there was going to be this whole turnaround that it was like Jar Jar was actually like a Sith Lord the whole time.
Which is an amazing story.
Dude, just let
That's
that
kinda
happen.
fun.
Right.
That would have been way better.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Instead of this guy that's just like, "Blah!" the whole time.
Just comic relief for
Right.
5-year-olds.
Yeah. So he was planning to make
Sorry.
Jar Jar Binks a Sith Lord and then make Anakin more human and make him less angsty and angry. And then he realized, well, if he's going to turn into fucking Darth Vader, he's
He's
got
got
to
to be
be
a
kind of
little
a dick.
angsty. Yeah.
But it's still.
have I done?
I killed them all.
Yeah, you did, bud. Hey, Jamie, what you got?
Well, my original hot take was going to be that the Terminator series is the best series of all time because even when it's bad, it's so bad it's good. But Toy Story really, like, now I think about it, 1, 2, and 3 alone really does trump it quite easily. And to be honest, the Fast and the Furious consistently, in my opinion, from all the ones I've seen, it's either really good or it's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than Terminator. Because Terminator 1 and 2, like I said,
Incredible.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I'd give Terminator
Legitimately
9
good
out of
film.
10.
Tokyo Drift.
And then I'd give Terminator 2 10 out of 10.
Keep leaving that one out.
It's so weird that you keep doing that.
So
They learn how to drift, even though it's been happening in rally racing for decades. But sorry, go ahead.
Doesn't count. It wasn't in Tokyo.
Do you even know what DK stands for?
Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong.
Drift King.
Ah.
But so I'm
Also,
gonna
yes.
I'm gonna pivot and I'll say this.
Drift.
So
What's drift?
very often you'll see people say that the book was better than the movie. Not always. And I'll give 2 or 3 great accounts of movies that actually did, might I say, even better than the book.
Sure.
Hunger
One,
Games.
I'm gonna say the book was better. What's it called? Number 1 is what's the movie? Giant blue guy, Mr. Universe.
Watchmen?
The Watchmen?
Watchmen.
Oh, Dr. Manhattan.
No, it's Watchmen.
Yeah. No, he's the blue guy.
He
Yeah.
is the blue guy. Dr.
But
Manhattan.
Watchmen, for all the viewers and all the listeners out there, the movie
You
is
like the movie more than the comic book?
way
See,
better
I
than the
love
comic
that
book.
graphic novel.
The graphic
I've read it
novel's really good.
several times.
The graphic novel, one, I think has an annoying storyline where it has a graphic novel in the graphic novel, and I find that,
I do always skip the pirate parts.
yeah, like I think it's a complete
Fair.
waste of time and
That's-
space.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also in the graphic novel, the whole world comes together to fight a giant like time squid. If I remember
The
correctly.
octopus is a creation from Ozymandias that is used to make it look like aliens are attacking, and they kill a bunch of people in New York, or he kills a bunch of people in New York in order to make humanity bond together against the threat of a supposed alien.
Yeah, kind of like the plot of The Incredibles, another Pixar movie.
Yeah, but
Is The Incredibles Watchmen?
The Incredibles is fantastic.
It is really good.
It's
There
actually,
aren't as many thick Pixar moms in Watchmen, though.
That's another one where like the second movie is as good, if not slightly better than the first.
but to go back to the
Yep.
Watchmen changes the ending to where it's Dr. Manhattan that's pinned as the antagonist to the entire world and is a danger to society, and that brings the world together. I think that ties up so much more of the themes, ties in the characters more. It's just a better movie overall, better story overall with one small change. Or actually just 2 small changes.
You have 2 more books.
Okay.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Both are fantastic, but
that's
I
a
think
tough
the
one.
Wow.
movie does such a great job in adding a visual component to the entire storyline, which makes it so much more fun.
And you're a big Hitchhikers fan.
I am a big
I'm a
Hitchhiker's
huge
fan.
Hitchhiker's fan. I feel like they lost some of the like comedy in
It
translation.
did, but I think one of my favorite moments is going to the Yarn universe.
Oh yeah.
Like I think
is fun.
adding that, like those small components here or there, where you get to take things that you could only imagine, and we now have that technology to bring it all together. I think now makes it so everyone can really enjoy it.
Okay.
Ages like 5 to 500 now can enjoy this movie.
Okay. What's your third?
I forgot the third.
okay, well, I can give you one. Forrest Gump.
I didn't know Forrest Gump was a
Terrible
Book.
book.
You know, there's a sequel too.
Yeah.
There's a sequel?
There's a sequel, a sequel novel written by the same dude. Only like Forrest Gump has like a companion monkey.
Goes to fucking space.
He
That's
goes to
right.
space.
That's
Thank you.
right. Thank you, Jules. Yeah,
I was about to
they
say,
go to
yeah.
space.
Fight Club. Fight.
Oh man, that's a good one. I
If
mean, the
that's
book is
tough,
good,
though.
but
Yeah, but
The movie is fantastic.
The movie
The
is
movie is
fantastic.
really good.
If you're
It's
not
so stupid, but I love it.
a high
Yeah.
schooler, if you're a high schooler that hates your parents, gets picked on a whole bunch, doesn't get laid, and is overweight, Fight Club the book is so good.
and it's
Yeah.
for you.
It
kind of is.
It's for you.
I promise.
It's for a younger
right.
Jamie. That's
and I
very
promise
true.
you, if you read it at that moment and you super bond with it, revisit it when you're in your like early 30s, and
True.
you'll be like, okay, all right, I see. I'm gay,
Man, you just
And
created
that's okay.
You just
And that's
created-
fine.
You just created like 50 more Andrew Tates just there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Jesus.
you did.
But
Oh man, I hope not.
Chuck Palahniuk is the author. He goes on a lot of very self-indulgent,
I've read a lot of his books, and they're great.
nihilistic rants that are just they don't really add to the story as much as just add to the theme. But the bigger, small, again, it's like small changes from book to movie. One of the best small changes is Marla's how they make the soap. They take Marla's mom's fat that she would keep from her liposuction in the fridge. They would steal that and make it soap. In the movie,
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
In the movie, they change it to they would
Liposuction places.
They would go to.
Oh yeah, they steal from lipo places, which is
like
a better change.
plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is better.
And it
then-
also makes it more of a mass project as opposed to just them doing these little artisanal soaps.
And we're like throwing a real strong,
carves mine into a duck.
middle finger at plastic surgery, like as an industry, which
Yeah.
is really very fitting for the theme of Project Mayhem.
So
Good point.
thank you. So my hot take is you can make a movie better than the book, but more often than not, you have to know that 95% of the book is fantastic. That's what people love and identify with. There's normally that 5% that we're like, we could take that out.
Yeah.
We can make this small part
A little more
so
editing
much
would have
better
gotten us there.
and fit into the entire
Sure.
cosmos of the storyline and add more to it.
Cool.
It also helps if you appreciate and understand the story and the message of the book, and you're like, I see what this is trying to convey, but I think this is a better way to convey that same idea.
I've got 2 contributions from our in-house editor, producer extraordinaire.
Ooh.
First one is Mein Kampf. I don't know why or where that comes from.
She is cracking up over
Yeah.
there at her own.
I'm just saying that the documentary didn't hold up.
So wait,
not for me.
Wait,
It's just not for me.
So I'm so caught up in this hot take. So the Mein Kampf doc is better than the book?
I think
No,
it's the
no,
other way
no.
around.
I'm
The
saying,
reverse.
The book is
I'm saying the book. It's just like okay, simple theory. But just seeing it, not for me.
By the way, I saw a kid in middle school or like early high school. I think it was like 9th grade, maybe. Was just publicly reading Mein Kampf, and I ruthlessly made fun of him. And I worry where he is now.
He's like a state senator now.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
There was this.
I like your new red armband, Jules, by the
I
way.
remember his name, Raymond Halbert.
Is that like a reverse Hindu
Raymond who?
symbol?
Raymond
That's on it?
Halbert? What he ended up, if I remember correctly, I think him and another guy named Runbin. I think Raymond was either our valedictorian or what's second place? The valedictorian?
Salutatorian?
Salutatorian. I want to say the guy that I'm about to talk about, he was the valedictorian of my high school. He was half Jewish, half Japanese, highly autistic, very polite, very pro-Israel at that time.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know if he is now. Last time I saw him post on social media, he was posting some pro-Israel.
So probably.
Yeah, so probably still.
Ugh.
But him and I both took German classes together, and I distinctly remember he was reading Mein Kampf, and I was like, wild case here.
Yeah.
I don't know if
That's crazy.
anyone should, but I guess if someone here is going to read it, I guess it should be you. And the teacher turned to him like, Raymond, where's your homework? And he legitimately turned to her and he said, I didn't do it. I stayed up all night reading Mein Kampf.
You know that he's learning German just so that he can read it in the original text. That's like somebody learning Greek. So it's like, I just want to know what the Bible actually says.
He's that kind of guy. I remember he argued with
good to know your enemies,
my
I guess,
pre-cal
but-
teacher because the pre-cal teacher said, I never give you more than 30 minutes of homework. And then he came in the next day and the teacher was like, Raymond, why'd you not finish your assignment? And it's like, I did 30 minutes of homework because you said that's all you give us.
I mean, the English version is more like King James Bible version. So,
like that.
why not?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. He was a weird kid, but
You said I could do this in 30 minutes. I did not.
That is pretty good. All right. Well, that was good hot takes, everybody. I really liked it.
Good job, everybody.
Also, these going to make for some good clicks. We break these down and put them on the socials.
yes.
Can't wait for
Clicks. I don't like how you
socials.
say clicks, actually.
I know.
Very cool.
Get them clicks.
when Grant was doing the hand thing,
Right.
I was
Why
like,
are you
that's the thumbnail of Grant says what about Star Wars?
Why are you rubbing your hands together like a housefly?
I'm just adding to the shit pile that is social media.
So true.
Yeah. But you guys insist on watching podcasts now instead of just listening to them,
Right.
so you're the problem.
Yeah, so we got to do this.
We
for
were
you
having a
guys.
great time just meeting up at Grant's house
True.
every Wednesday.
Recording in his shed
not
where it
having
was
to
always
worry about
leaky and
this
hurt.
shit.
Getting drunk and then being like, we got too drunk on that one. Sorry.
We should probably re-record that. We were pretty buzzed.
Yeah, we were pretty drunk on that one. Anyways, you guys want to move on to the meat and taters?
Yeah, tell me
like
about
Serve
Serve
me
me
up the
taters.
main course.
Okay, nerds. Tonight I'm going to tell you all about a boring little town where nothing interesting, complicated, or horrifying ever happened.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, let me know
I
when
guess
you're
we're
ready.
done.
It was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
We call it Washington, D.C.
In 1749,
Nothing happens there anymore.
In 1749, Native American tribes sold the land of what is now Columbia County, Pennsylvania, to the colonials for 500 pounds. In 17 monies.
Oh, 500 pounds of dollars? Sorry, go ahead.
The British pound.
Oh, yes, the pound.
You should know about this. You were just there.
I
You were
pay
just
people
there.
in pounds.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is that a lot of money at the time?
Actually pretty decent. Yeah.
Paying people in pounds means two different things here in America.
Oh, I got a tip for you, too.
In 1793, Robert Morris, a hero of the Revolutionary War and one of the dudes that signed the Declaration of Independence, acquired a third of it. 5 years later, he declared bankruptcy and the land was surrendered to the Bank of the United States.
Not a long time.
Nope. Then a French sea captain, Stéphane Girard.
Hang on. Run that by me again.
I'm going to be moving fast through this.
No,
so
this guy
this is
just
probably not a good
decided to
section for
buy
you.
a third of a town.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder he went bankrupt. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I would like to buy a third of this town, sir.
Sell me the worst third of this town so I can preside over it as
It's
the
also
little
the
mayor.
1700s, so the third of a town is literally like the cul-de-sac outside.
That sounds like he spent money because he hated his neighbor. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, I'll buy this whole town myself.
Then a French sea captain, Stéphane Girard, bought it for $30,000 in back then money, wanting the coal that was in the region. In 1832, Jonathan Faust opened a tavern called the Bull's Head in what was called Roaring Creek Township at the time. So they changed the name to Bull's Head. which I guess is as good as any time as you'll get to let me know that I'm moving to Chili's. Not Chili, but Chili's. Whenever Chili's, the franchise, buys a portion of America. Let's just move there. Sounds good, right?
I'll take it. The United Commonwealth of Chili's.
In 1842, the town was resold to the Locust Mountain Coal and Iron Company. And Alexander Ray, a mining engineer, moved his family there and began planning a village.
Oh,
Ray,
a company town.
Uh-huh.
Those are always good.
I know. Nothing wrong is going to happen there. Ray named the town Centerville because it's right in the center of the foothills of the valley.
Genius.
I know, what a genius. In 1865, it was changed to Centralia because the U.S. Post Office already had a Centerville in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania.
He tried to church it up.
I just love American history is so fucking stupid sometimes.
Well, we'll call it Centralia.
We'll call it Middletown.
I'm calling it Centerville. You can't name it Centerville. There's another Centerville. Centralia.
But what's funny is, like you said,
Welcome to there. Why isn't there a town called there in the United States?
There might be.
It's funny because it's obviously in the same county. So some other idiot had the same idea.
Yeah. The Mine Run Railroad was built in 1854 to transport the coal out of the valley. 5 coal mines were built in the area in less than 10 years. So we got us a good old-fashioned coal boom going on here. The height of luxury. Clean, breathable luxury. Here's a fun footnote to this ridiculous story. So there's a violent labor party founded by Irish immigrants known as the Molly Maguires.
The Molly Maguires.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just
So Irish.
It's very on the nose.
it's so Irish, and then adding that they're violent. Just
Did they drink a lot too?
You don't say. The Irish?
They would commit countless crimes in coal towns, like blowing up a coal transport car, also kidnapped and murdered Alexander Ray,
Whoa.
the dude
not
that
nice.
essentially founded and built Centralia.
Old-timey eco-terrorists?
Yeah, actually,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I know, they were kind of awesome. I bring that up because there's a local legend that a Father Daniel Ignatius McDermott, a
Hell
Roman
yeah.
Catholic priest in Centralia, cursed the land of Centralia after he was attacked by the Molly Maguires in 1869. He said there'd be a day when his church would be the only remaining structure in Centralia.
Okay.
Do I smell foreshadowing?
It smells a little foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Now, the town of Centralia hit its max population of 2,761 in 1890 and boasted 7 churches, 5 hotels, 2 theaters, a bank, a post office, and 14 general stores, 27 saloons. So you know where their priorities lie. And doing pretty
53
darn good,
whorehouses.
I must say.
Give me like 14 bars.
Well, we
this
already
one-
have 14 general stores.
There might only be
27 bars.
there might only be 30 people that live in this town, but I want 14 bars.
Wait, are saloons like back in the day when it was like a whorehouse / bar at the same time?
Yeah.
With
Hell yeah.
like gambling going on there too, kitchen,
Hell yeah.
That's why
rooms.
Picture your Wild West movie.
that's why that's why there's 2 O's in saloon. Boobies.
I thought you were going to go smarter than that, and I'm really glad you didn't. In 1927, coal itself reached its peak, with many young coal miners enlisting in World War I. Then the stock market crash led to the closure of some major
God, this place
coal
sucks.
companies.
I'd rather go get blown up
With
in a fucking trench
I mean,
on the other
basically,
side
yeah.
of the planet.
What's the war for? I don't care.
Get me out of this fucking coal mine.
Transfer to who? Get me the fuck out of here.
So the stock market crash led to the closure of with 5 of the Centralia mines going down with them. In the year 1950, the Centralia Council received the rights to all the coal beneath the ground within their property lines, due to a law conveniently passed just the year before.
That's very convenient.
That year, there were 1,986 residents of Centralia. Then the fire started.
Wait, is this the town that's always on fire?
Yes, sir, it is.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Joseph, your eyes just fluttered with glitter.
I used to
Really? You mean it, Santa?
I used to
Forever fire?
I used to set a lot of fires.
I don't doubt that.
Actually, at this mill I used to work at, I would like this is bad, but at this mill I used to work at, my lunch would always be a black and mild and a 40, and I would just take papers and burn them in the parking lot during my lunch before I went back to my shift.
Did you also like smash?
Joseph, you're having a good day? Yeah. Why do you ask?
Would you also just smash fluorescent light bulbs on stuff?
Oh yeah. Anything I can get a hold of.
yeah.
40 and a black and mild. Not a hot dog, nothing, no food.
No,
Just straight up 40 and a black.
that's all I needed.
Do you think he wasn't awesome?
No, I was feeling great all the time.
Now they have theories on the fire. Y'all want to hear them?
Yeah.
So the first one is that in 1962, workers set a pile of trash in a pit on fire.
Nah,
As we
Joseph
all
was just
should
working.
do.
That's
No,
what
that
happened.
was my ancestor taking a break from his shift.
I grew up lighting fucking trash fire pits.
I
on
believe
our land,
that.
Yeah.
Then you breathe it all in. It's great.
But
Yeah.
this trash pit used to be a mine pit with an exposed vein of coal, which obviously caught on fire. They quickly tried to put it out, and the flames on the surface were extinguished, but the coal underground continued to burn.
They tried to put it out, but they were very drunk.
The second theory is that the fire started the day before when a garbage truck dumped hot ash into another trash pit. There are council minutes about all of this so far, but it only accounts for one fire in one trash pit, and it doesn't seem to specify which one. And just so we know, there was an ordinance at the time that stated that there has to be a layer of fire retardant clay between the layers of trash and landfills. So I guess that doesn't happen, right?
Probably, yeah. I guess they didn't do that.
But they fell behind schedule on the clay, allowing the hot ash being dumped to potentially catch this coal vein on fire, but from a different place.
How hot is this hot ash, and how do you put it in a dump truck?
Well, I honestly don't know. I don't
That
know why
also
they're
sounds like-
I
hauling
can tell
hot
you one
ash
thing.
around.
It's hot enough.
He's back.
Told you.
'Cause I guess that would be after like when they just back in the day would just burn trash and be like, whatever's in the atmosphere is in the atmosphere.
Yeah, no, I mean 100%. They just burn trash if it got too big.
Yeah.
Of a pile of trash. And the third one is a local legend. The Bast Collier Fire of 1932 was never put out, and it finally reached a coal mine 30 years later.
Whoa.
What?
This one is a little far
Wait,
fetched.
you're telling me that a fire was burning for 30 years?
That's what
You're
they
telling me
say.
this fire's
Is this
as
the
old
story
as
of
Austin?
Hanukkah?
I said you're telling me this fire's as old as Austin.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning.
Yeah, so Billy Joel's
Yeah.
was right.
Yeah. Joel was right.
This is a beautiful Hanukkah story. Please tell me more.
So either way, this was a very real under-the-ground fire, and it wasn't reported until July, 3 months or so after it started.
No. The 30-year fire. Do you have any more information on that?
No, that's a local legend. So, like, the old heads at the time were like, it must have been that damn Bass Collier fire. And they were like, the one 30 years ago? Yeah, that forest fire went on for a long time. I'm not on the council board, and I just let them dump a bunch of hot ash onto a coal mine.
Oh, so it's ass covering.
I think so, personally.
No, this is just fucking dumb mountain coal mining fucks.
These
that
are
have-
dumb Pennsylvania
Yeah,
hicks.
that just have no clue. Like instead of having a boogeyman, there's like, and they say the fire was never put out.
I did pitch a cigarette out my window 30 years ago. You think that did it?
Mary Jo, I said eat all your vegetables, or that fire's gonna get you. No, Mama, no.
The fire's their boogeyman.
You know that fire's been burning for 30 years. No, Mama, I'm sorry. I'll eat my vegetables.
So the first bright idea of putting this very real fire out was from an engineer who wanted to dig out of the ground with a backhoe for $175, but the money had to pass through too many hands thanks to bureaucratic practices, thus taking too long for our hero on a backhoe. So nothing was done.
Classic.
Meanwhile,
So they just didn't do anything.
yeah, basically.
Wow.
Meanwhile, some nearby mines were closed down to protect the miners from the poisonous gas because all this smoke from actively burning coal is just dumping into the other coal mines.
But I heard coal was clean.
So a strip miner, temporarily out of business, said he would dig the fire out if he could keep enough of the coal to make it worth his while. But the fire was now so large it became a state problem, and therefore had to be opened up to a bidding process for other companies, causing more delays. All the while, the fire
I'd love to
is
save you,
continuously
all your
spreading.
family, and this whole town for a price.
This is such American history. Oh my God. That they had to open a public works bidding project instead of just doing something about it.
The second guy was going to do it for free.
He just wanted to keep some coal.
The Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Resources began monitoring the fire, at least.
It's still burning.
Yeah. They did this by drilling holes in the earth to determine the breadth and temperature of the fire. This
Just giving
actually
it more
made
air.
things worse because the holes they drilled allowed more oxygen.
Oh my God.
And a natural draft.
How are we supposed to know how fire works?
Oh man, it melted my thermometer. Now I don't know how hot it is.
What year is this?
This is in the 50s.
Sorry, this is some shit you expect to happen.
Oh, sorry.
in
This is now the early 60s.
I would expect this to happen in the 1850s.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
Like that's some like 1850s.
For
baby.
context, we've split the atom by this point.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you, Joseph.
We can't figure out how to put out
And
one fire.
and we're drilling draft holes into an underground permafire.
As a precaution, they installed gas monitors in the homes in the infected areas. But still, many residents complained of carbon monoxide poisoning, which is when you feel real sleepy and then you die.
I don't think the carbon monoxide sensors are working.
Now, again, since this had become a state problem, the town council let them handle it. And since it was underground, someone was quoted saying, "Out of sight, out of mind."
Love that.
How is anyone
That's
making?
what I do with my dirty underwear. I just put it under the bed.
Hang on, short of
Well, at
the
least your dirty underwear is not actively on fire under your bed.
You don't know that.
short of the saloon workers,
enough.
who's making money? Because they're a coal town
Right.
and they can't dig for coal.
Yeah.
We just dig real quick before the fire gets to us.
Where is this like Mark Wahlberg movie? I feel
know,
like
right?
like
Oh my God.
glorifying
Now-
how long of a process this is.
Right. Yep.
There wasn't another attempt to put the fire out until 1967, 5 years later, and it failed.
What was the plan?
I was gonna say we're a little too early into the story for this to work out.
I would have taken we'd be here all night if I went through all of the bureaucratic foibles.
You know
of
how you
this.
like siphon fuel out of a truck or like a gas tank?
Yeah.
They did that with Lake Erie and it didn't work. They were just like,
But in 1969, a larger effort was put into place by using trenches and clay seals to block the air supply. This also failed. Then they flushed the mines with water and excavated large portions of the burning coal. But that also failed. The work continued for years at great expense, but with no progress. Why all these epic fails, you may be asking?
Think of how much water was wasted.
Instead of the
Yeah,
state viewing
Because
it,
like once you try to put it out, it's all contaminated water. You can't use it at all.
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
for
have
sure.
to like let it dump and hope that the planet fucking lets it trickle down.
You're
and
telling
clean
me it's
out
not
the groundwater.
charcoal filtered? I think I found a little flaw in your logic. Scoop that water back up. Put it back into the reservoir.
See, it's healthy water. So
it's
good.
fun. It'll rain again.
so instead of,
pee's black.
all this shit failed because instead of the state viewing it as an emergency response, it was viewed, or at least implemented, like a day job. So only 1 8-hour shift a day with holidays off. Some thought this maybe wasn't the best way to tackle a fire.
Rotating shifts, people.
At one point, they came close to putting it out around Labor Day one year, but then they took a 5-day weekend.
What the fuck, man? Labor Day is a 3-day weekend.
Hey, they got 2-for-1s at 23 at the saloon, so I'm a little bit busy.
So the idea of digging trenches was abandoned, and they hatched a new plan.
These lazy rednecks couldn't put out the fire, even when they had every opportunity to do so.
So fly ash is an inorganic material left after coal is burned, and is a fairly effective means of stopping fires in bituminous coal mines, which is black coal containing a lot of tar used for asphalt. But these are anthracite coal mines, or hard coal that it's referred to as, which is the most energy producing coal we have, i.e. it burns hotter and longer. So in this case, the fly ash just slides back down into the mines and sometimes made the fire worse. But they still thought it would work. While excavating was the best option, it was viewed as too expensive. So the result is the fire continuing to burn.
Wow.
In 1969 was the first time that home evacuations began.
Really? It took that long?
Yeah. Carbon monoxide became a large enough of an issue, so the residents of these homes were relocated and their houses were destroyed. By 1972, they drilled more holes, this time to check for carbon monoxide levels, and found that it was building to dangerous levels town-wide and made the fire worse. On top of that, bureaucracy was still a major setback. It was finally becoming an unavoidable issue. By 1977, temperatures as high as 746 degrees were recorded in a lady's backyard swimming pool.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
So it's just boiling this lady's pool?
Literally boiling, yeah. But like fast boil.
Like a rolling boil.
Yeah.
Rolling ball.
Fuck.
Vegetables were burning in the soil. Residents claimed that their basements were so hot they didn't have to use their hot water heaters to draw a bath.
Whoa.
Also at that time, more carbon monoxide detectors were placed in homes, but by the time that they installed them, most of the residents already had canaries in their own houses.
They had canaries?
They had canaries in their houses.
They installed the carbon monoxide like it's a fresh new one on the wall.
Yeah.
And turns it on. Beep, 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 beep.
Or they come in and it's like, man, we finally have the carbon monoxide detector for you. And she looks over and her bird's just dead in the cage. It's like, don't need it.
Now we're packing up right now.
Dude, the level of stubborn these people are.
I mean, I pictured the fucking municipal people just coming in and unplugging the carbon monoxide detectors like, yeah, problem's done. Now you don't have to worry about it.
Imagine you find out your neighbor has a pool so hot it's rolling hot boiling water.
Dude, you could pull a potato out of the ground and it'd already be baked.
Eat it.
Okay,
Fucking crazy.
okay.
It's like Bugs Bunny's sitting in it. Yosemite Sam's chopping up vegetables.
Okay.
Nice
To clarify, I don't think it's as crazy to pull out a vegetable from like a plot of land that's so hot it's cooking the vegetables. It's more crazy to plant the goddamn food. It's already hot and you're like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, we got to eat. By the way, the people of Centralia were never informed of exactly how much carbon monoxide
Corn's already popped
is.
on the cob.
Of course not.
In 1979, residents got a good idea of how bad it was getting when a gas station owner was checking the fuel level of one of his holding tanks and informed the mayor of how hot his dipstick was. So they checked the temperature to find it was 180 degrees.
That's not good.
It's so hot. The floor is literally lava. You can't walk outside without shoes on.
Do you know how many people had passed away? I mean, surely some
Not
people
enough.
died. I mean, apparently not enough for them to care, but like surely some people died of the environmental factors way like over the course of years.
So obviously the powers that be decided the best course of action was to do nothing and simply let the fire burn itself out.
It'll burn out eventually, right? It's only been 30 years.
In 1981, 19 years later, a group of state and local representatives were gathered for a tour of the town.
Can't be that bad.
So remember, that's where our pre-cooked veggies grow, over there. That's our boiling swimming pool. That day, the ground fell away beneath a 12-year-old boy in his grandmother's backyard.
Oh my God.
He managed to cling to some roots, and eventually his cousin pulled him out of a 4-foot wide, 150-foot deep sinkhole that was hot and toxic enough to kill him in minutes. His grandmother told him to go tell the visiting representatives. The men examined the hole, finding...
Quick, tell the tour guide.
Has everyone here seen the movie
hole.
Constantine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
This city is,
It is
like
a good movie.
what hell is like.
Yeah.
You know when he's in hell and everything's on fire and broken and everyone's just like,
Yeah.
this is fine.
This is what hell is.
The men examined the hole, finding
Shithole, huh?
extremely high levels of carbon monoxide. One representative called the governor to ask for a state of emergency be declared, who refused and delayed a meeting about this in order to observe President's Day.
God damn, man.
No, it's my day off.
Listen, I like having a day off on a holiday, but these people got to get to work.
His name was Dick Thornburg, who was a Republican. Not pointing fingers, but just stating facts. He went on to become the Attorney General, by the way.
Are you fucking joking?
As far as he was concerned, it wasn't a large enough town, either financially or politically, to arouse national attention. The incident with the boy did get Centralia widespread attention, however, and was being reported nationally and in international paper circulations, making it pretty hard for the state to keep ignoring it. But they still refused to call for a state of emergency. Another reason to hate the Reagan administration? The Secretary of Interior signed off on doing nothing. Shortly after, another incident took place. Some neighbors fell asleep while watching TV.
Yes, sir. We've drafted a bill for that one town that's still on fire. Yeah, what's on it? We do absolutely nothing.
Oh, sounds great.
Signed into law.
Hang on, did he legitimately sign a bill that said to do nothing for the suck us down?
It'd be better if he just ignored it.
Yeah.
It would have been better if he just consulted the magic conch.
Just,
Yeah, that was the Secretary of the
I
Interior.
like the fact that someone drafted this bill and we're just like, yeah, we're not going to do anything.
Should I put out this fire?
No.
Shortly after that, another incident took place. Some neighbors fell asleep while watching TV. This is due to carbon monoxide. One man happened to fall out of bed, waking his wife. She called the neighbors and an ambulance. They all would have died when they checked the next day, because with all the doors and windows being open for over 3 hours, oxygen levels were even lower than when she called. So carbon monoxide is just seeping into the foundation of the home faster than it can air out.
Fuck.
Yeah. So far, about $7 million had been spent on putting out the fire. And to fully put it out by trenching would cost about $660 million with no guarantee of success. Now, if they had just dug that fucking trench back when it started for $175, probably would have been fine.
Hell yeah.
So the governor came up with a buyout program to relocate all residents. The ones closest to the fire, 20% off market value goes to them. Some people refused to leave, thinking the fire could be stopped or that they were safe from carbon monoxide. After letting the fire burn for 20 years, the residents were already upset about how terribly this had all been handled. The people were even more furious about how it was being handled now. So I guess it's pure spite is the main reason that some people didn't want to relocate. Protesters even marched signs that read, "Why put out the people and not the fire? And ask not what your government can do for you. It doesn't give a damn."
Spot on.
I also imagine like they're like raising these signs, but the signs are like on fire.
In response, the director of health for the state claimed that there's no health problem in Centralia, and no Centralia home has ever had dangerous level of gases. You know, like a liar.
So like just straight up lying.
And I've seen none of these problems.
In 1982, borehole temperatures in the boroughs, with like the actual like subdivisions and stuff, reached 500 degrees, meaning the fire is now directly underneath the town. It was also determined that it was underneath State Route 61. Story got out when a mining engineer who took time to answer questions honestly to a local paper. A national paper picked up the interview during an election year for the governor, so he demanded that the engineer be fired. He wasn't, but they made him sign a non-disclosure to prevent further leaks. In January of 83, temperatures under the road recorded at 770 degrees. 770 degrees. The road
or like
yeah, the road.
So the asphalt's just tarry now.
Yeah, fucking State Route 61. The road began to crack, but the governor refused to close it. This is a state route, by the way. The crack widened.
Driving over it, tires just melting.
Seriously.
The crack widened and temperatures climbed to 850 degrees.
Fuck.
The Department of Transportation finally closed and simply rerouted the road. Later that year, an independent study found that the fire was in fact directly under the town, but much larger and hotter than the state either thought or was claiming. It had been allowed to go on long enough that the cost to put it out was infeasible. To trench portions would cost about $62 million. In 63, the exact same plan was proposed. It would have cost $277,000. Full excavation of the fire would cost about $660 million. So now the buyout program was in full effect, but still voluntary. People were offered between $22,000 to $33,000 for their homes, which was well below what they needed in the area, 2 to 3 times under market prices nearby. So basically, if they took the buyout, they couldn't afford shit.
Yeah.
To like actually move. You know what I mean? One resident said, "I'm scared. Hey, we're giving up our home to go back into debt. We haven't had debt since 1964, so I can't imagine how the elderly must feel." When a person accepted the relocation deal, the house was demolished. The first house was knocked down in December of 1984 when the buyout program was supposed to end. At the end of 1986, there were only 50 houses left with about 100 people left in the town. But the trench couldn't be dug with people still living there. So also, what's the point with no one ever coming back? At this point, the state government owned most of the land in the area. 10 years later, in 1991, near the end of a new governor's second term, there were still people refusing to give up their homes in Centralia. So he'd said, "Fuck it, I'm done being governor anyway," and turned the voluntary program into a matter of eminent domain. The residents received eviction notice, and they challenged them all the way up to the Supreme Court, who refused to see the case. So the people had to leave. By then, there were 30 houses left of about 500. A post office, a couple of businesses, and 2 churches. One of them was the St. Ignatius Church.
Wow.
That priest's church who cursed the town. In 1997, that church was finally torn down. By 1998, 800 properties were claimed by the government, and there was still a handful of residents left.
You know, that priest was just like,
Shouldn't have fucked with me.
That year, they cut the sewage and water supply to the town to try and drive them out. By 2001, the population of Centralia was 20. 84-year-old Mayor Lamar Mervin was among them. I want to meet that man so bad.
I lived as the mayor. I'm going to die as the mayor.
And just out of 20 people, they're like, I don't know, let the old guy do it. Like, many of them.
Town meeting. It's like, we're all here.
No, we heard you. What do you want?
Yeah, we're all sitting in the same bar, Lamar. What?
He's like, is it hot today? They're like, it's always hot.
It's hot every day.
"It's Centralia."
Many of them still believe that the fire would burn itself out.
You'll all see.
These people were surprisingly safe, but they also knew that the town owns the mineral rights underneath them. And when they are all gone, that transfers to the state. And the lack of response to putting out the fire was the plan all along. They also claim that the state used $190,000 of the relocation money to plant wildflowers and trees in the town, to zhuzh up the place.
Okay.
Can you imagine just living there and being like, why are they planting all those wildflowers? They're just going to burn. Where did they get that money?
Right.
The citizens believe the mineral rights explains all this. And that even though the fire has been burning for over 40 years, that there's still a lot of money under there.
Fascinating.
Which is pretty fucked up considering how just lovely it is up on the surface. There's sulfur-smelling steam seeping through the ground, smoke billowing from cracks in the roads, rocks that are hot to the touch, and any snow melts immediately there.
Yeah, you know that rapture that we were supposed to have?
Yeah.
I imagine it would look a lot like this.
Hey, no ice roads in the winter.
Exactly. I mean, regardless of how cold it was, it immediately would melt, right? And of course, the virtually undetectable knockout killer gas.
Sorry, the whole winter thing cracked me up. It's like this blanket of white, but this black spot like right in the middle.
It's just the town of Centralia is just like barren.
Right. Yeah. It's always summer in Centralia.
People visit, and it makes for some pretty.
That's the billboard you see.
Yeah.
It's always summer in Centralia.
We just have to turn it around.
See, what we've got really is a marketing problem.
You're missing the big picture. There's a lot of money into there.
We're gonna be rich.
People visit pretty often, and it makes for some pretty haunting pictures.
Oh, you can still visit?
I mean, yeah.
Isn't it trespassing, right?
Yeah, technically, of course, but so basically, you take the rerouted state route to a certain point,
Yeah.
and then you have to hike it across the closed state route that is like actively cracked and smoking.
I'm sensing a schmurder trip in the future.
Overgrown rubble from all the demolished homes and buildings, busted up curbs and roads. Until a few years ago, that rerouted stretch of State Route 61 was referred to as Graffiti Highway. Kids would go out there to drink, skate, and tag the road. One of my favorites was an old school fork in the road style sign that pointed two directions. One arrow said Town Square, and the other arrow pointing simply said fire.
That's good.
But the 5 people that are still living there to this day, I'm sorry, there's 4 as of 2024 census. I read that earlier. But the 5...
They're living in real life Mordor, and there's 4 people.
Yeah.
They're surprisingly relatively safe just based on where their homes are. Really just dumb luck, really. Still think the fire, which is still burning, will peter out any day now. The affected area is about 440
it's only been 50
acres.
years? How much more does this fire got in it?
The affected area is about 440 acres, and it can reach to over 3,000 acres. There's enough coal in that 8-mile vein to feed the fire for up to 250 years.
Jesus Christ.
However, it may burn out in as few as 100 years, so that's something.
Okay. A problem that'll solve itself.
Oh, yeah. And according to a 2010 census, one of the residents was 25 to 29. So at oldest, he's now 65.
So this is how millennials can buy houses, is what you're telling me. Is we just have to buy them in fucking Hellfire, Pennsylvania.
Back in 2013, an agreement was finally made with these handful of residents that they were allowed to stay until they died. After which,
But when you die, get the fuck out.
Well, after which their property would be claimed by the state.
And they chuck them in the fire hole.
I was gonna say, how would you like to be prepared? Cremated?
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, the population as of last year is 4 people. And I'll leave y'all with this little nugget that some probably already know.
Wait, hang on. You know what? Is there any vegetation?
That's a good question.
I imagine there's no animals that can survive this other than cockroaches.
I highly doubt that there's... I mean, I have to assume that these 4 people have some kind of like a grocery run like
Amazon.
system.
They just get Amazon
But
deliveries
like,
out
like
there.
Because
legitimately,
you can get there through like surface roads. But yeah, I don't.
but because
fucking
I'm thinking
find out.
like it's probably too hot for grass.
Mm-hmm.
So most,
Oh, yeah.
like you're not seeing. You're probably all the ants are gone. You're probably like most small things that
All the
birds.
ants, we're getting the fuck out of here.
I'm just like
The water's contaminated.
the water's
I'm a
contaminated.
fire ant, but this is
nothing can
ridiculous.
nothing can drink water.
was
Birds
a good
have
one.
nothing to eat because they have no bugs to eat, and then there are no predatory birds. Like it's just the small cycle of just like one thing after another. There's no vegetation to eat,
Right.
which causes no animals. How like you can't raise anything.
I
Must
don't
be
know.
fucking eerie out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's a little nugget I was going to leave everybody with is that the video game and kind of odd horror movie Silent Hill
Yes.
was inspired by Centralia.
That's right.
Oh.
So it may make be a little fun to rewatch that or replay that
I think
after listening to this.
I think the first Silent Hill movie with Sean Bean is great.
Yeah, I think it is too. Question: did you in your process of doing the research for this, did you look at any of the videos or any of the photos of this?
Yeah, I do. I mean, they tried really, really hard to keep all of this under wraps.
It sure seems
what I mean?
like it. Is the only thing they try hard to do.
Yeah, but there are. I did find some like pictures and shit. I never actually did manage to find.
Because I've seen pictures, but now that we're talking about the vegetation and everything, I want to know. I want to have video because I bet what, like Joseph said, I bet it's eerily quiet because
Yeah.
all our bodies, we've been accustomed to
Here's
be
some-
in nature.
Here's some old footage of it, where you just got like.
God damn, it really does look like mortar
just
though.
Yeah, it
smoking
really does.
Really fucking-
sticks.
Whoa.
Imagine
Yeah.
waking up and you're like, it'll peter out any day.
Let's see.
I got a good feeling about tomorrow.
This is probably
You
from,
said
like,
that yesterday.
It's probably from like the 70s based on
That's
the film
crazy.
quality.
Yeah, I think I see Frodo and Sam carrying the ring somewhere. That's fucking crazy.
Dude, we need
that
to go
is.
up there and just plant a couple like
Yeah,
webcam.
see, on this-
and just
Dude.
like just watch it for the
we
stream.
need gas masks and like very thick gloves and boots, and then to just march out there and like fucking take some pictures and stuff. And
Yeah, on this older like article I found when I wrote this, like some of these videos have already been taken down.
So is it hotter now because the fire's been there for so long, or is it? Like
There's
cooling-
Graffiti Highway for you. So that used to be a state route.
oh,
Do you know, Grant, if it's gotten hotter?
I think it seems like in general, like those highest like temperatures that they were recording, it doesn't really get past that. Because I guess I have to assume this anthracite coal is deep enough underground that as it reaches its peak temperature, it can't really get much hotter than that, and it has enough to go through to get to the surface to where like. What was it saying? Like 850 degrees over
Yep.
vents, that were bored out to try and test it. But then like foundations of homes, which were dug partially underground, that was recording on like the high 700s, which is just fucking batshit.
That's
But I don't
fucking
think it's ever
crazy.
going to really record over like 1,000 degrees or whatever, just because coal doesn't burn that hot,
I would say, how do we harness that into renewable energy?
Let's talk to the government first.
Yeah. They've got all the answers.
and they're very quick to act in our best interest.
Because it seems like that would be a good idea. It's like we have this never-ending fire. What do we do with it? It's like we have essentially an unlimited amount of free energy now, right? Now, how do we like harness that?
Free energy? Not in this country.
We need to, or at least like throw pedophiles down there,
Or maybe a new reality show. Something with Mr. Beast hosting it.
What is that guy's deal?
I don't know. I wish he'd fall down into a fucking fire pit.
That guy bothers me.
There's something off about him.
Yeah. Like
There's more than one thing, I'm sure.
there's like I feel like whenever I see him, I feel like there's just like an ulterior motive.
Well, yeah, I mean, he basically puts people through like
Horrific
torture, like,
situations.
Yeah.
like actual
Yeah.
factual torture
Yeah.
for like views and clicks and stuff.
I mean, how else are you going to get clicks and views?
I guess.
In
If
this
you
day and
don't
age-
follow us, give us clicks, give us views, we're going to have to start torturing
That's
Austin.
right.
Y'all,
Live.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Follow us on Instagram and all the
Save
socials.
me.
Because otherwise, we're fucking dragging Austin in chains to Centralia.
And I have
that's gonna
done
happen.
nothing to deserve it.
Austin, how do you feel about waterboarding?
Never wanted to.
Well, you're gonna have to.
Would you rather fireboarding?
I would rather Kool-Aid boarding.
Okay.
That's where you get to smack his balls.
Ah, yes.
That's not no.
I thought
You
we
get to
just
sit on a
poured
board
Kool-Aid
and there's
on
a
him.
Just
hole cut out for your
pouring
balls.
Kool-Aid over
No,
me.
and then just
Oh, yeah. Just smacking your balls.
Stay away from my balls.
Well, it all depends on the viewers
See
signing
what
up for
they're
the
gonna do to me?
Patreon.
Like this is your fault at this point.
if you want to slap Austin's balls while we Kool-Aid board him, email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com or follow us on all our socials at Trashville_USA. Go to our link tree where you can buy plenty of our awesome merch.
I'm not having fun anymore.
Join our Patreon for $10. And if you want, throw in an extra 10 and I'll slap his balls myself.
And if you want to call us and tell us other fun things we could do to Austin's balls, I think we have a number for that.
We do have a number, and this is where it starts flashing down here. Our number is 615-768-9483.
I'm not flashing, and I'm not flashing my balls to anybody.
You're going to have to. Or they can text us, call us, leave a voice note at 615-768-9483. And
Hashtag save Austin's balls.
I'll send you a picture of his perfectly manicured balls if you send us some
From
money.
from under cheese grater.
Yep.
Some money.
Plus some money.
It looks like a couple of fushigis down there.
Fushigi.
What's a fushigi?
You don't remember the fushigi commercials?
Mm-mm.
Like the ball that you could buy. It was like you did tricks with it.
Mhm.
Fushigi.
Yeah, I remember this. It was like a late night thing.
Yeah.
Grant,
I like
thanks
the
for
magic ball.
thanks for teaching us about this creepy ass derelict fire burdened
Yeah, you're
town
welcome.
and
Yeah.
all this fucking God. I mean, I can't believe
Yeah.
the string of incompetencies and fuck arounds that led to this.
It was one of those where I was like, "Oh, cool, a forever like fire underneath a small town," and then I was like, "This is fun, non-political." And I was like, "Oh, damn it, this is impossible to avoid the politics."
I forgot everything's political.
Just the governor and like all his team just be like, man, this place really does suck. Make sure it doesn't get out.
Good thing there's no rich people here, or we'd have to care.
Upcoming like a 12-year-old boy. I almost died in a pit.
I really wonder how they would put it out if they made an actual attempt. You know, like what would be the
I got it. Light a bigger fire that'll take away all the oxygen from that fire.
That's a good idea.
I'm available for hire, people.
Actually, hang on. Let's give me like 30 seconds to think of like a way to put out this fire in the fastest, cheapest way.
let's pick up Lake Erie and pour it down the cracks.
Okay, how do you?
One really, really big fire extinguisher. That would do it.
Acme.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got like 30 seconds to make as
Well,
many Looney Tune references as I can.
Well, like how he's just got like 2 fire extinguishers strapped to his legs, and they send him in the the opening of the mine shaft. You know?
That's the Mark Wahlberg movie.
Right.
Is he's got the fire extinguisher strapped to his thighs. He's like, I'll go pray about it, and then I'll put it out. And then I'll beat up an Asian guy.
You know,
Well-
if you nuke the fire, there won't be.
No,
a
if you
fire.
bureaucrats would just do something about it. Sorry, that's my Mark Wahlberg impression.
pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's the only idea I got. You just got to nuke it.
I mean, hey, that's technically putting out a fire with a bigger
I mean,
fire.
at least they're doing something. It's an option, I guess.
Right.
I mean, in all seriousness, we will probably see when the last 4 residents are gone. The state's probably going to go in and go like, okay, it's out now, and we own all this coal.
Yeah.
You think so? I feel like the state's not gonna like.
I don't know.
It's North. You said it's North Carolina,
It's
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Never mind. I was going to say like, isn't Asheville still fucked up from the last thing that happened to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
What happened to Asheville?
historically speaking,
Oh, it flooded horribly.
Oh, from
Big
the,
old
from
storm.
the from the recent hurricane.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
To my understanding, it's still like
Yeah.
in
It's still pretty
shambles
bad.
for the most-
I sorry. Yeah.
Everybody's
Sorry,
got like
my people from North Carolina.
everybody has still like has I don't know, like what public resources back, you know, like water, power, sewer. That
That's
kind of
good. You think the people in Flint, Michigan are like, well, at least it's not on fire, I guess.
Right. Flint, Michigan's like, you can use our water.
Take all the water from Flint, Michigan and
Yes!
put it in the fire
Solved it.
and then replace the lead pipes, which
I
we
was
still
gonna
haven't
say,
done.
Historically
haven't.
speaking, the government has never cared for its people a lot if the rich people aren't there, but especially in coal towns.
Oh my God, yeah.
The United States has never cared for a coal town, never cared to do
They're
anything
just
for a coal
coal
town.
people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Remember Blair Mountain.
Yep. Thank you, Jules.
Remember was that October Sky, that movie that you were forced to watch about the kid that built the rocket? And his
Yeah,
dad was like,
yeah.
he grew up in a coal town.
Yeah.
And he died of black lung.
Jesus Christ. Isn't that wild how
Right.
like you know that's how you're gonna die and you still show up to work?
Every day.
Because you got to feed your family.
Right.
And you got nowhere else to go.
Like that life sounds
I'm a
horrific.
coal miner. My daddy was a coal miner, and his daddy was a coal miner before that. You want to build a rocket, boy?
But then you also have politicians coming in and talking about how great coal is and how cheap it is and how it's like, well, we care so much about these jobs and jobs, but they're just watching you feed yourselves through the fucking sooty shredder, you know? So they can just keep making money off
The
it.
City Shredder. That's one of those bars that they were talking about.
That's one of the 27 saloons. Also, I'm not over the saloon titty joke. Like that, I dwelt on that for a second. I liked it.
You're very welcome.
I'm also just thinking about just how do you die from the black lung?
You inhale the dust. It's like coal dust.
I know that, but how do you die?
asphyxiation.
Yeah, it
Blocks all the like pores.
It affects the ability for your lungs to filter air and like also like carry blood through them. It's sort of like emphysema.
So you just, it's a slow death on top
Yeah.
of it?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
God.
pretty painful from what I've heard.
God bless.
Well, on that delightful note,
Just smoking packs of heaters and banging hookers.
And
to
that's
feel
the best
decent.
part. Coal miners, notorious cigarette addicts.
I mean, like, it doesn't matter.
If it's not one thing, it's the next.
Well, that was a fun one. Thanks,
That was
Grant.
fun. Thank you, Grant.
I always like your historical episodes.
They're
They're always fun to go back in the Wayback Machine.
You know what's great is knowing that the government's really turned it around.
I know.
yes.
Yes.
I hope everyone gets to end this episode feeling very protected and cared for and acknowledged by the government.
Because the government loves you,
They sure do.
America.
They don't understand satire yet, do they?
In the future, they always understand
That's
satire.
that's what we're trying to teach them.
I want Grant's. They understand satire, right? To be just the last thing before it just cuts to black.
Actually, yeah.
That's pretty
I
good,
think that's
actually.
the end point.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, adios.
Bye.
Like what you hear? Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Trashville_USA. And if there's a true crime story you want the gang to cover, email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com. Murder Schmurder is produced by Jamie. Our tracking engineer is Grant. And our mix and mastering engineer is Julie. Incidental music and our theme song is provided by Jules. This has been another production of Murder Schmurder.
It's the Murder Schmurder podcast.